Hello and good evening, class. My name is Louis Montserrat, and tonight I'm gonna talk about my final project for this semester, my to-do list web application. So this project includes a full CRUD functionality, uses Hibernate with MySQL, and is deployed by using Docker. So without further ado, let's keep going. And what I like to do first and foremost is make sure that there's nothing or that my terminal is clean. So why do I do this? Well, first basically I will start by shutting down any existing containers that ensures a clean environment. And now I'm building and starting an application database containers using Docker, which it's crucial in order for me to actually um, run my program. So by doing this, I'm ensuring that everything is connected with Docker. And now as we can see, both the SQL database and my web application running it successfully. And in order for me to make sure that is indeed what's going on, I'll just open Docker Studio right here. So basically what I always like to do is to ensure that everything is running smooth. Now that we all know, I'm gonna open another terminal just to ensure that my Maven is clean. It's actually the wrong one. So the build, so once I was able to clean the Maven, the build completed successfully, and all the unit tests passed, confirming that the application is stable. So what I like to do now is I would like to open a new browser. So these are the preview tests. So what I like to do is let me just clean a clean local host. There we go. Those are previous tasks that I like to use for just to test that my to-do list is actually working. So let's say enter a short task description to save into the database. So let's do, for example, study Java, right? So the task had it successfully, and as you may see, it shows study Java. Let's do another one, like buy groceries, for example. Boom, everything has been saved. And just to ensure that the actual program is working as it should be, let me open Docker one more time. And just to refresh, what I always like to do is I go back and I open again the most recent database on Docker, which is in this case to do webui2, and as you may see, the most recent updates on Docker. So this ensures that the actual website, in this case, or the app, if you want to name it, is actually running as it should be, and that is automatically saved, or the database is stored in this case. And let's say I want to delete this, so I just click delete and delete, and as you may see while I'm deleting it, it's fully updated on Docker. And what is important, finally we can verify that the application logs are fully functionality and is always automatic saved, and these logs confirm that the application is correctly processing the request and interacting with the database. So my main goal on this project is that everything flows smoothly. As you may see, I have my XML, of course my JS piece, and of course my Java classes that defines the entire project, from TaskDeo adding the task as you may see it, and the main thing, the Ethernet UTLI. And the main thing is to ensure that it pairs the SQL database, as you may see on the bottom, and of course the Docker. And in conclusion, this project, just to wrap this up, is to demonstrate a complete full stack workflow, including a development, testing, deployment using modern tools like Docker in this case, and Maven, mainly Maven. And I always like to ensure that Maven is clean in order for me to actually run the database, and that same database, of course, stores any task that I put at first place, and Ethernet. But without further ado, I would like to thank you that you have watching throughout all this semester, especially thanking my professor that has instructed me on how to pursue this type of project, and I cannot wait for what is coming. Thank you one more time for your attention, and I hope you're having a great night. Until next time, class.